it's crazy. Like there is Twitter and Reddit and Instagram and Facebook and
Mhm.
and the community that need to keep
Mhm.
together and YouTube,
Yeah.
which taking so much time.
I think Asmongold reacted to one of your weapon videos a while back.
Yes.
So these are the weapons that you can get from the raid. Here we go. Let's see it. Oh, that one looks like shit.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chocobo Radio, episode number 15. Today, we have my personal favorite YouTuber, the Phookas.
Hi.
Go ahead and introduce yourself for the people who don't know who you are.
Okay, so hi. I am a knight. I created Phookas. And I guess we will see during this podcast more information about it.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited to be in here. It's the first time I'm getting into something like this, so thank you so much for having me here.
I think where I want to start today is just by going through the news. So we do have the Moonfair event. Be sure to get your Power Ranger suit.
True. It's a cool suit.
Yeah, I do want to ask you, did it bother you that it wasn't like a bathing suit or like a swimsuit or anything like that?
It's a good question because honestly, I think there are lots of swimming suits and stuff in the game, so it was like refreshing to see something else. But at the same time, I'm personally not a fan of a big like suits and like something that looks more like a costume. So
okay.
I would love to see like a full swimsuit, like not like a bikini or something, like more, like stuff like this.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year. Yeah.
Or just wait another year and buy it on the store.
Right. So I think where I want to start today is just by asking you, how did you get into the game?
I was, I am a Final Fantasy fan, a big one. So I was always around Final Fantasy. I was always playing the games. And when I heard about 14, it was a time that I was trying to find some nice MMO to play with. And then Final Fantasy 14 was announced, and I was like so excited. I didn't know what's the meaning of online game at that time, I must say, because I was so used to the single player of Final Fantasy. But when I saw 14, I was like, okay, let's try. And I learned through it what it means, and now I'm addicted, and I'm here.
Was it your first MMO?
Yes, it was my first MMO.
Yeah, me too. And having so many people around, it's not something that I'm used to in a video game.
Definitely. The fact that you see people all over, and you need suddenly to think about what those people think about, what they feel about the game. Like we are sharing the same experience, and I don't know. It was so cool. Yeah. I'm definitely not gonna try to get into any other MMO. Like I'm kind of done with it. Like it's so life consuming.
It is.
And I'm good with it, and it's amazing. It's good enough.
Yeah. So, what are you currently working on in the game? Like, are you doing ultimates? Are you doing savage raiding? What are you working on?
At the moment in the game, I'm doing the savage raids.
How's that been?
We're kind of, our static had some issues, so we kind of started in delay, and then we did like a big break in the middle for summer vacations and stuff, and just now we are back to it. So we are in the final boss of this tier, and we just started to progress it. Yeah. So hopefully it will go well, and we will clear it all soon.
Are you the type to have you cleared every single Savage tier?
Most of them. I think the only tier I didn't clear when it was like active was Alexander, the second tier. I think that was the only one that I wasn't. I took a break in the game a bit in that time during that time, so I didn't try it when it was relevant. But other than that, I love Savage.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go back and actually do those because I've tried to go into Party Finder and it's really tough to get a team to do it synced.
It is because even if you do it sync, I don't think you can have the experience that was back then nowadays.
That's true.
So most of the players, like, I guess, lazy regarding like learning the fight.
Yeah.
All that. I guess for this there is Blue Mage, I would say, just to try and do it with a bit of a challenge and have a party for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard. It's really hard to get. Though I see sometimes some parties for a coil mostly.
Yeah, coils. That's like a whole different conversation there. What did you think of the 7.0 trailer?
Oh wow, it was amazing. I was shocked. Like I looked at it and I was like, wow, it's so good. But at the same time, I wanted to see more.
Yeah. Well,
So I feel like it was so short, really, and I wanted to see more different. I wanted to see more new character. To be fair, like I wanted to see new NPCs, like to have, like to feel like there is like a new story, coming up. But the place, the environment, and everything looks very cool. I like it.
Why do you think Alpha Noah was not in the trailer?
I heard some people saying, I don't want to say it because it's kind of bad, but maybe we'll die at the end of this. And
What?
like I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe you will die. To be fair, I thought that all the it's fine to spoil, to put some spoiler in it, right? I thought that at the end of Endwalker we will see all of them disappearing.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like the game is kind of scared. It's scared to
Yes.
Scion, and I think it's time. I don't know if it's Alpha Noah.
Time to kill them. It's time to kill them. Just kill them.
Yeah,
I mean,
poor
Stola
Alpha
died like how many times? 3, 2,
Yeah.
7? Something like this. It's time to kill them. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Please don't hate me for that.
Is there a feature that you want implemented in the game? Like for me, I really like the glamour system in the game, but the fact that we have a limited glamour dresser and limited glamour plates has always irritated me. Like I really want some sort of like unlimited glamour dresser, kind of like World of Warcraft has in their transmog system.
So I agree with you. I think the WoW system is pretty good regarding that. I wish there will be more varieties of like in the character creation, like more variety of faces and ears and like maybe tattoos or you know, like on Mikode you can put this earring. Like probably you see on my character, there is on one of the ears. Like more stuff like this. This is pretty cool. And other than that, I'm pretty excited for the new glamour that they're gonna head with the two colors.
Oh, that's gonna change a lot.
Yes, and I wish that they would give more types of like earrings in the game. You know, like zero heads, like more like cool stuff or. Like imagine seeing on scales like earrings with chains. Like I don't know, that would be cool. Like give us some space, some slot in the character, like to put some nice accessories or something like this. And please give us a way or like some sort of way to choose sides for stuff. Like there are earrings that are only in one side and I want it on the other side because the hairstyle doesn't allow it to be nice.
Yeah.
Or feather, that you can put on the hair if I want it on the other side. Just give us choices. I want choices.
Yeah, me too. Like I think having more hairstyles would make me really happy. Like,
But fix
just,
the
just give me
clipping.
more. Yeah, yeah. That does it bother you that Vieira can't wear a lot of hats?
I mean, I'm not a Viera, so personally, I mean, I understand the pain in it.
Uh-huh.
But personally, I don't mind it. But yeah, I understand the pain in it. I like sometimes it doesn't make sense. Like why to not give them a hat? Why Mikotas can have and Viera's not? Doesn't really make sense.
Have you
Also-
always been?
Sorry. Also, it would be amazing to see Viera's ears moving sometimes. With
Oh,
emotes, because Mikota's emotes are the coolest.
That's
The ears are
true.
moving.
Every time Graha twitches his ears,
Yeah, it's
I fall in
amazing.
love with him again.
I mean, look at this. Look at the ears. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of race can do that? Look at the tail. Look at the ears. Like, this is
Yeah.
fucking amazing. Look at this. Look at the ears. It's so cute. I
Aw.
don't really like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Aw.
could definitely do a lot more.
Yes.
But I mean that's the good thing about this game is that we're gonna get another 10 years of updates. So we'll see what other things they give us.
Yeah, definitely. Can't believe it's 10 years.
Did the graphics update video did it meet your expectations?
Yes, I mean, I would be honest and say that I'm always amazed by the graphic in this game. I mean, I know some people think that the game doesn't have like that good for graphic, but I'm always like on cutscene. I'm like, wow, look at this. Or sometimes I'm just looking into the game and I'm like, oh my god, look at the moon, or like stuff like this. So I'm already amazed by the graphic and how the characters look like, and I'm looking forward to see how it's gonna be with the new graphic.
Yeah.
I just hope it won't be instead of other stuff, like it won't come instead of other stuff, like that it won't be like everything that they will do will take like lots of time.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because
But it looks amazing.
If they do that with a lot of stuff, they just stagger it over a lot of different patches.
Hmm.
Yeah. Do you play a lot of Deep Dungeon? And how would you like what would you add to it, or how would you update it?
I'm not doing lots of Deep Dungeon. I have friends that are lover of this, but personally, I'm not doing it a lot. I'm doing it for the mounts usually. I think that they need to put more varieties of places and monsters, creatures inside of it, because after sometimes it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
And more rewards, or at least add to it from time to time rewards to make a reason, like to give us a reason to do it more. I think it took inspired from Final Fantasy X too. There is like a tower, some sort of tower. I don't remember the name at the moment, but there is like a tower that you need to go through like many floors, and it's kind of look always the same, and you need to fight some really hard creatures. But I don't remember the name of it at the moment. But I think this was the inspire of it.
Yeah. So, but I'm really excited. I think Deep Dungeon is one of my favorite parts of the game. But like you said, they just need more variety.
Yes,
So too.
I agree.
Yeah. What is your take on mods in the game?
Oh, tough.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am not a fan. We'll say it like this. My fear is that if people will keep using mods, it in the end it will look like wow. That like the creators of this game would not put effort in making it better regarding like UI and stuff, and then it will be like in WoW when I don't know, when you go into a raid, then they give you a list of add-ons that you need to install on your.
They do?
Yeah, they do.
What?
I mean, I played WoW for a really short time. It was like a month or two, and really back then. And this is how it was. Like they just gave me a list and told me this is what you need to install if you want to raid with us. And I was like,
crazy.
What the fuck? Yeah. So I don't want it to become something like this. Like I really don't want. I want the creators to keep putting stuff in game, like to keep making it better in game.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that some people want the game to be like prettier, like with the text too and stuff. Well, hopefully, some of the stuff the graphic update gonna resolve.
Yeah, I think for me, if they were to implement like a G-shade reshade into the game, I think that would make a lot of people happy.
I think they said they didn't say it like this, but they're gonna do something like this with a graphic update. Like the game will be more bright and shiny.
Yeah, yeah. I guess only time will tell.
Yeah. But I'm using reshades as well sometimes when I want to take screenshots, and so I'm not. And obviously you see the videos, so
yeah,
I am. Yeah, yes, definitely. But I will never use it like during my game time. Like I will never play with mods.
How would you? What would you add to Island Sanctuary to make it better? Because I love Island Sanctuary.
A reason. I'm sorry. I would add a reason to do it.
Yeah. We can mount,
I just think that people that started the island from day one have like zero reason to keep doing the island. Like there is nothing to do. Like the rewards, they already got everything. I already got everything. I would love to see maybe add something that connected to the relic, like that would help people to always like make it always alive. Like even in like 3-4 more expansion, that people will want Glams, so they will go to the island. I don't know, like something that would make it alive. That's what I think. I mean, they did it in the past, right? Like with beast tribes and stuff. That if you add them, then you could also get some stuff for relic. So I think they need to give us a reason. Maybe add like another type of currencies. So it will be nice to refarm it. Just please don't add more workshop. Please. Please, no more workshop. I can't deal with it anymore. I'm doing the infographics for that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, how long do you plan on keeping like doing it?
I don't know, until I won't have time, I guess. Because it takes so much time, really.
Yeah. So I think that's a good transition to talk about your work in the Phookas. Are you a full-time content creator?
I wish, but I need to eat and live. And pay money and bills and stuff. And the Phookas. And I can't do that with the Phookas. So I'm working on the Phookas every 3 minutes I have.
Yeah.
But no, it's not my job. Yeah, I am. Well, I need to live in this world somehow.
Need to pay bills.
Yes, and eat.
So, how did the Phookas start? Like, take me back. Where did it come from? Where did the name come from? How did this whole thing start?
Okay, so It started before Endwalker, when there was a massive players from WoW that was joined the game. And in my mind, I was like, oh, many people are new to the game and maybe they need some guides or information.
Yeah.
And I love using Adobe softwares. And in my mind, I was like, maybe I can create infographics. So I was talking with two of my friends, and I just offered them. I told them like, maybe we should create like start together a project, because we have knowledge about the game. We two of us started to play this game since the beta, so we know a lot about the game, and I have the ability like to create stuff, and I just wanted to start it. I don't know if I can speak about the name. Like, is it okay to speak here about the name? I just like the creature, the Phooka. I always looked at it, and it was always funny to me.
It's so cute.
No, it's not. It's creepy. let's be honest. And with those two basically it comes from the fuckers. Okay. I asked before if I can say. Okay.
Yeah.
So we had like a Discord group that the name was the fuckers. So in my mind I was like, hey guys, let's create, like let's combine our knowledge and skills and create something like this, like to help people. And I have already a name for it. Let's call it the Phookas. This is how I brought up with the idea. And then I created infographic for timeline. I created a logo with 3 Phookas, because we were 3 friends that were doing it.
Yeah.
And I created a timeline infographic, that like a very colorful one that's saying exactly what's going to happen in the game until Endwalker, with all the events. And it got so much attention. And I was like, whoa, guys, you see? It can actually be something.
Yeah.
And then we just started combining the knowledge and do it. Sadly, the hard time, well, it's really hard to find time to work on stuff like this and also have real life. So sadly, because of this, 2 of them left, and I left on my own, dealing with the Phookas, like the past year, 9 months.
How was that transition? Doing it by yourself?
At start, it was heartbreaking. Like it's not what I wanted. It's not how I imagined this full project. I was very sad, like really, really sad, and I didn't know like how I'm gonna deal with everything. But I just needed to keep with what I love to do. And it's really hard because there is like tons of social media, and it's crazy. Like there is Twitter and Reddit and Instagram and Facebook and the community that need to keep together, and YouTube, which taking so much time, and creating on top of this all the infographics and the island infographic, and it's just it's so much. I don't think people understand how hard it is to keep up with everything. But it's really hard. It took me some time to tell myself that I can do it alone, and I got lots of support for the community. And it made me strong, and I just kept doing it, and I realized, oh wait, it's actually I'm okay. It's still working. I can do it, and it gave me like the courage, because as you can see, I'm shy, and I'm scared of my English because it's not native, and like I have many like small insecurities, and I wasn't sure if I can do it by myself. That was also the reason why I took my friends together with me, because I wanted to not feel alone. And not be alone, and to do it as a project. But in the end, like now, I feel confident, and I feel like good with the point that the Phookas is. And again, it's a lot thanks to the community that was so nice, really amazing.
Yeah. How did it feel to hit 10,000 on YouTube?
It was very exciting. Like even YouTube, like there was like achievement, and they gave me like fireworks.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, it's really cute. So it was really nice, and also again because it was after the split and the fact that I was like on my own and we did, I felt like there is like people appreciate it, and that gave me like the proof that I need to keep going and I need to keep doing it because there are some people that use it. And this is the best feeling, like the fact to know that people are using the stuff I'm creating.
Yeah.
This is the best feeling.
Yeah.
Really.
Do you have like a favorite type of video that you make? Because I know you make weapon videos, you make glam videos, you do your goodies, you do your like raid guides sometimes. Which one is your favorite?
I think the goodies. Because the goodies give me some order in my mind as well. Like it tells me those are the new stuff and you need to get them. And then I can give it to people, and I think it also helps people with realizing, oh, all this is new in the game at the moment. Like I should try and get some of them.
Yeah.
So those are also the fact that it's variety of stuff and it's not only weapons or only glam or only mounts. It's all together. It's many stuff. So it's less boring for me as well.
So I wanted to get your thoughts on like spoilers and data mining and all that stuff. Like, do you ever get hate for that?
Yes, I do. I mean, I'll be honest and say that it took me some time to realize how much the community is sensitive about those stuff.
Yeah.
And then I, like, for example, I would post a picture on Twitter that Yoshi showed already on a live letter, like a mount or something. And I would get like messages of, oh, wow, thanks for like ruining my game. Okay. So I realized that the community is very sensitive and I'm trying my best to not fall into those places because it's really important and I get that.
Yeah.
So I'm doing my best in order to alert people, give them the choice if to watch it or not, and to know I don't want to ruin anyone's experience in the game. Like this is the last thing I want. I want people to choose what they want. I do know that some people, when they see those spoiler stuff, it's give them motivation to play. Yeah, I got messages of people saying, "Oh wow, this is coming to the game. Then I'm gonna resub." Like really stuff like this because people get motivation and they want to keep playing for those stuff. So I don't want to delete this part, or I realize that it's complicated. Like it's a very complicated topic in this community.
Yeah.
And I respect that. And I'm trying to give all the options.
Yeah,
I hope it's okay and Yoshi is not mad. Yoshi, please.
Yeah. I did notice that even in your videos, you have like a 30-second like spoiler alert. Which I think that's, you know, that it works.
Yeah. It used to be shorter and then people said, oh, but I didn't pay attention because it was so, you know, like I can't win. I realize in this project community life, I guess, I can't win. There will always be someone that is unhappy about something and that want to complain or hate or tell awful stuff. I just can't. I'm trying my best, but I'm always up to get, like, feedbacks are always welcome and I'll try my best.
What's the difference between Twitch and YouTube to you? Like when it comes to making content?
Twitch is hard. Twitch is hard because I started to stream maybe it will sound kind of weird, but as a therapy. Okay, like really, like I had like so many problems with myself and my insecurities that I was like, okay, I'm gonna get over it. I will do some therapy on Twitch with it. Like I will show myself. I will like the feeling of being watched all the time with every little thing. It's insane to me.
Yeah.
Like it's really hard. And that was like my therapy. I'm gonna do it, and then maybe it will make me feel a bit better with myself. And to be fair, it worked. It did work. It's still hard, because being watched is one of my. It's a scary thing to me. So it's really hard, like this part. But the fact that there is no. I don't need to think that much when I'm doing it. When I'm doing YouTube, I need to put so much work into it, like to take the videos and to edit it and to put it like all together and then to rewatch it to make sure that everything is good. And I'm always making mistakes, so I need to redo it and re-upload it, and you know, like all the process, and to search for music, and to watch it again. And then I'm already bored because I watch it so many times and I don't even see that there are mistakes. But you know, like all this process is really hard, and in the end, you know, you never know if you will get views or not, if your effort means something to someone or not.
What is a good amount of views for you in a video? Like,
oh wow, that's hard. Because it depends on many stuff. Like if I'm the first to release the content, then I would expect that there will be like, I guess, more than 5K. I mean, it's really hard to put it in like numbers, but if it's relevant, then I would assume something like this. I know that there are videos that reach like 130 and Ks and more than this, but I never like think about it that much. I think I'm only thinking about it when I'm doing videos for raid guides, because those are hard. Those are really hard. You put so much effort on stuff like this. I'm creating like a special images for it and a special Phookas version for it. And I need to speak over it and to make sure I know everything about the fight and to then find people to do the fight with. Like it's so many stuff into it. It takes so much effort and so much time that those are the videos that I'm thinking to myself, please, just have some views. Just don't make it for nothing. But again, there are also videos that I'm posting in delay. Like for example, now I'm working on a video for the show, like showing the new relic, which is, I don't know, we are like a month maybe after. I couldn't release it back then because I had problems with my graphic card and I wasn't really available to do videos, and now I'm back to myself. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just put it there for the collection because I already have all the relics there. So I'm not gonna think about viewers. But it's really a hard question. I'm just happy that someone is watching.
Yeah, I get it. What is your opinion on like streamers watching and reacting to your videos on stream, Jenna?
Every time someone is doing something like this, then I get a message from YouTube. If there are like parts of a video from my YouTube on someone else's account, you get message from YouTube about it. So I do know all the people that do it, all the streamers or content creators that do it, but some are asking before, and I'm totally fine with it as long as you give credit. I don't see any reason why not. But if you hide the name, the Phookas, on purpose, and you try to like not know from where is it, or then it's just like a bit shady.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with it as long as people give credit, and if it's not immediately like after, like I saw some streamers that are like posting stuff like this like 1 hour after I'm releasing, for example, the video, then it's a bit like I don't know. But
Yeah.
As long as people, so far it was I think so far I got only one case
Mhm.
that was unfair, and it was someone that used on the thumbnail a picture of the Phookas video.
Oh.
So it was like, can you just change that, because
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I think Asmongold reacted to one of your weapon videos a while back.
Yes.
So these are the weapons that you can get from the raid. Here we go. Let's see it. Ah, that one looks like shit.
Hmm.
It was that, actually. That
Oh.
was one of the. I mean, not for him, not him.
Mhm.
But another person that took the reaction of him and put the Phookas thumbnail on. It was kind of weird, but he changed it, I think, in the end, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. I know you have 2 merch stores. I just want to know, like, what was that process like?
I also do lots of art.
Mhm.
So I just thought to myself, maybe it would be nice to have some merch store that I can put my art. Some people sometimes asking for commissions of art, and then I'm putting their stuff on Redbubble, for example, which is a bit sketchy at the moment, but back then, and they could buy merch of themselves from Redbubble, like stuff like this. But personally, I just thought it would be a good idea to present my art and give the option for people to own some Final Fantasy themed merch. It's also taking lots of time to put your art there, and I can tell that it's not very rewarding to put your art there, especially not at the moment. But because Redbubble changed their policy. But even before, like it's not so rewarding, but it feels so great to see people buying your stuff, like your art. It feels so great. It feels so great to see people posting pictures with your merch. It's a really good feeling. It feels like, oh wow, I did it.
Yeah. Did you go to art school, or how did you learn how to make your art?
I'm a graphic designer. I play with softwares. I just like drawing, so sometimes I have time and I just do it. It's not too often.
Yeah.
But I never learned like drawing or digital drawing or anything like this. It's just playing around when I have time and having awesome inspiration from Final Fantasy.
So you taught yourself how to edit videos?
Yes, I started playing it with softwares when I was 16, so long ago. And I used to do like music videos of like taking cutscene from Final Fantasy, any Final Fantasy, and put the music onto them. It's still out there. It's a bit embarrassing.
Oh, I'm gonna need a link, please.
It's so awkward, really. So there are lots of like, I don't know, like Within Temptation music and some weird Final Fantasy X scenario.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it is. It was fun back then. It was fun. So yeah, I just kept doing it once. I got back to it the past 9 months. 9 months ago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, just when I started like fully doing YouTube. just 9 months ago. So it is cool.
What advice do you typically give people when they ask for advice to be a content creator?
Oh wow, I mean, am I in this position to give advice?
Well, you have a lot of subscribers.
Oh, wow, that's like, okay, wait, that responsibility. I guess, don't cry. I mean, cry. It's fine to cry. It's fine to cry and release it. I would say don't listen only to the bad comments, because the bad comments are usually like very few.
Yeah.
And there are lots of good comments, but for some weird reason, we are programmed to remember the bad.
Yeah.
So just really just think always about the people that appreciate your work, that use your work, that give you the good. Just think about the good in it. Like, who needs it? That's the main advice to me. Sorry. Yeah, that would be. And never think about followers or viewers, or never look at those. Do it because you love to do it, because you enjoy doing it. If you don't love it, then just don't. Because it's tough. It's really tough. And it's not rewarding just to make like. So just if you love it, do it. And again, and listen to the good.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I mean, how you feel when you like, how,
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, I would say just make content you would watch, that you would send to your friends. I think that's my advice.
True. Your kitty is agreeing with you in the background.
Yeah. Let me see in the chat. There's a couple of questions.
Oh.
Somebody asked you, what is your favorite expansion? What do you think is the best?
Shadowbringers.
Shadowbringers. Yeah.
Shadowbringers all the way.
Somebody said your outfit is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, I mean that is our show. Thank you so much for coming on. You are my favorite YouTube channel, so
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for giving me the opportunity again to be in here. And yeah, anytime.
yeah. Do you have
It was-
any
it-
projects coming up that you want people to know about?
Yeah. At the moment, I'm working on the the famous Mughal event infographic. I don't know if you know, but we will get the Mughal event probably at the end of this month. I would say 27 August, but I don't want to sound official. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm working on the infographic for it, and maybe a video for showing like the stuff, and so yeah, and another infographic that connected to minions. And like I said, I'm working on a video with the relic, even though it's late. And there's some more stuff that I don't know if I can share because it's with other communities. So just look forward, and it's gonna be hopefully soon enough. But lots of work, lots of nice stuff.
Yeah. Well, that is our show. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to Night for being here.
Thank you so much.